Have you ever heard of Franksgiving? Well, from 1939 to 1941, the Thanksgiving holiday was moved up a week by President Franklin Roosevelt, a move that was not very popular with the American people and resulted in the short-lived Franksgiving holiday. Let me explain. It was 1933, the height of the Great Depression, and FDR was being petitioned by business owners to consider moving Thanksgiving up a week in order to extend the holiday shopping season. See, there were 5 Thursdays in November in 1933, and having one less week to Christmas shop would hurt already struggling retailers. But Roosevelt didn't make the change until the same thing happened again in 1939. Another 5 Thursday November. 1937 and 1938 had been rough years as the economy continued to trend downward, and the National Emergency Council had announced that retailers were, quote, anticipating one of the worst shopping periods in many years. So, on August 14, 1939, FDR announced that the Thanksgiving holiday would be moved up a week. FDR said that there was nothing sacred about the traditional observance date. Well, where did that date come from? A national campaign led by magazine editor Sarah Josepha Hale persuaded President Lincoln to set apart and observe the last Thursday of November next as a day of Thanksgiving. When FDR announced an earlier day of thanks, not everyone was happy about it. Retailers had mixed emotions, as did many college football programs, who had to rearrange schedules for big rivalry games for the holiday weekend. Now, 22 states fell in line behind the president and celebrated the new Franksgiving on November 23rd. Another 23 states celebrated on the final Thursday, November 30th, while 3 states, Texas, Colorado, and Mississippi, decided to mark the holiday on both dates. Nice job, guys. The early Franksgiving happened again in 1940 with more support for the idea, but 16 states still defied the president and stuck to the traditional Thanksgiving date. A study done in New York showed that moving the holiday up a week did not have the desired impact on holiday shopping that the president thought it would. And in May 1941, FDR said that in 1942, Thanksgiving would go back to normal. To make sure of it, Congress passed a joint resolution that Roosevelt signed into law on December 26, 1941, making the last Thursday in November officially a national day of Thanksgiving. And now you know the story of the 3 Franksgivings. Thanks for watching this little video. I hope you learned something.